Is there anything that gets the juices flowing like a rivalry game? And our matchup is bitter. It has barbs and shots thrown on and off the field over the years. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the FIU Panthers, just outside of Miami and Pit Bull Stadium. As we'll see a team from the American, the Florida Atlantic Owls, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Florida International Panthers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Paul. FIU will kick it off to get things underway. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Owls' offense will go to work first. Blowouts in rivalry games can be the result of a number of factors. Sometimes teams start pressing, sometimes it just gets away, sometimes they didn't have the right mindset. The last time they got together, lopsided. What happens this time? Breaks into the open. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. Florida Atlantic trying to line up quickly.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Grab near the marker is Henry. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Caught behind the line. It's Messer. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
He'll loft one deep down the left side. Snags it inside the 20. Touchdown, Owls! He got a step and just dusted the field. And it feels good to land that first big punch against a rival, doesn't it?
No doubt. In a game like this, too, you just want to be executing at a high level early. So, David, that's got to feel great getting on the board first.
And settles everyone down. All the nerves, all the emotion of this rivalry game. Now everybody can kind of settle in because you know you already got a touchdown on the board.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So FIU's offense will go to work for the first time. And David, we'll see whether this running back has the ability to elevate his game and really become a star in this offense.
Yeah, he's still developing. You know, I think when you watch him, you say, oh, he's still learning the vision and how to play the running back spot. And I think you're leaving Jesse going, I want a little bit more. I want more consistency, more big plays, so this offense can really take off.
I think the coaching staff, I think the fans know for the future of this program, they need to upgrade at the position. They'll try to do that in recruiting or the portal. But for right now, today, this guy has to be able to make plays when his opportunities show up.
Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. FIU will line up to punt. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. The Florida Atlantic offense will return to the field. Wants to go up top on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Smith. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pick up there. Florida Atlantic trying to get back on the ball. Here's the handoff. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Oh, it's a reverse. You guys have both played in rivalry games, so what did you do to keep yourself locked in during that week of preparation, David?
Well, you try to keep your emotions in check, but it's really, really hard to do because a lot of times the hatred is so strong, the emotions are so real. The coaches get super tight and they start talking about things, Jesse, so you don't just treat it as another game.
No, it's hard to handle the anxiety leading up to those games, not just because of what it means to your season, but because of what the fans are saying, what your...
There he goes! They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass, really nice throw on that last play. Here in the second drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
The huge explosive play put them right on the doorstep, and now they've got to punch it in. Trying to bully their way in. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. 2nd and goal for this offense. Tries again to get it in. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Florida International, 0.
From inside the 10, here he comes. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Back to throw, it's Jenkins. Catch in the middle, it's Perry. Turning it on! Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Toss sweep right. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. FIU pushing tempo. Gonna sling it on 2nd down. Bringing the heat. He'll pull it down. He's gonna be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. Fires to the tight end. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40. The Panthers are moving quickly down the field. The give from the gun.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Here's a quick throw out to the left. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
No gain on the play. 3rd down coming up.
And guys, Florida Atlantic is on top. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. On the ground, it's Owens. Brought down at the 37-yard line, and this defense denies them on 3rd down. FIU will line up to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And nobody able to field that punt as it rolls out of bounds. Florida Atlantic takes over again, and the Owls offense will go back to work. They've already put a couple of scores up, and they look to add to it on this drive. That's reeled in. It's Messer. And makes the tackle at the 23 after he got 10.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that.
Oh, he's got some space. Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48. An explosive play gets this offense working.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
Off play action on first down. Looking left. He's got an open man. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. He's got it on the move. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. With the run on 1st and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Who gives a hoot? The Owls do. It's a touchdown. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it.
21, Florida International.
Here's the return from inside his 10. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. Finds his man. It's Owens. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. He got to the defender, was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. Wants to throw. It's Jenkins. Grabbed over the middle. It's Perry. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
FIU pushing tempo.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Plucks it out of the air. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Here's a heat. He's run out of bounds and didn't gain an inch on the play. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Payne. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. He's looking to throw. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll do it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. Oh, they're after him. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still, just a very short gain. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. It's our forced to settle for the field goal. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. Grabbed in the middle, it's Henry. Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one. They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. They're going to run it. Powers through the defender. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Second down, he'll throw it. That's caught. It's Messer. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. And the Owls come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll try to pop the draw. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Give to the back. Breaks into the open. Ball is loose. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
And when you're on defense and it's wet and it's rainy, you know exactly what time it is. That ball gets a little heavier. It gets a little slicker. You're trying to get to that thing. You know you get your hand on it. There's a good chance it's coming out. Nice job by the defense forcing it with the assist from the weather.
So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. To the air, it's Jenkins. Throws to the back. With the catch, it's Owens. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. That's caught. It's Owens. He'll step out of bounds just short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49 after a good pickup on that play.
Second down coming up.
Looking to go up top and time's running out in the half. Heaves it deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and in the deep ball, he is a problem. And I don't think this defense has the solution. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
Florida Atlantic will try to kick it deep and break the seal on this second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. Pulled it, finds his man on the left. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
The biggest rule change for me, if I could make one in all of college football, would be illegal man downfield. And when they run these RPO plays and those linemen start to creep further and further down the field, I would love for the refs to call those more often. It's a cheating play, basically, running these RPOs. So hard to stop. Nice execution by the offense, but probably cheating too.
Caught over the middle. It's Owens. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain. FIU pushing tempo.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas.
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. The offense very fortunate to get that ball back.
Man, and this is why you practice 5 points of pressure with the football. You cannot put the ball on the ground. Doesn't matter how many defenders are around you or how hard you get hit, you cannot turn the football over and expect to win games.
And the Panthers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Looking to throw, it's Jenkins. Got out of trouble and throws. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Catch in the middle. It's Perry. Third down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35.
This guy's having a day. It doesn't matter where he's lined up or what routes he's running. He just seems to always be getting open, and his quarterback is taking notice. He's looking his way. Nice job there, throwing in time, getting it to him in space and allowing him to go to work. This is turning into a very nice statistical day for this wide receiver.
And he's dragged down. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. On third and long, he has to throw for it. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
How great is it if you're a defensive coordinator that you know I can put 6 DBs on the field in my dime package and I can still get home rushing 4. My guys up front are better than your guys, and we're going to go prove it, and they did just there.
FIU will line up to punt.
In punt formation to kick it away.
Going to make sure he doesn't get a return on this one as the punt bounces out of bounds. Florida Atlantic has the ball back, and the offense will try to put together a drive. They put the ball on the ground the last time they had it, still up by double figures, but an opportunity to... And the pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18. Not sure exactly what led to that, whether the protection wasn't right or the quarterback just didn't see it, but the result was a negative play and a sack.
But one thing I do know is that quarterback had no chance to get that ball downfield. That pocket was breaking down, and it was breaking down quickly. There were just too many bodies in that backfield for the QB to make anything happen.
The Owls have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. They'll run play action. Escapes the sack. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. Got it in the middle. It's Terrell. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Florida Atlantic decides to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. The Florida International offense is back on the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Back to throw, it's Jenkins. Under fire. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Found the spot in the defense. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move, it's 1st and 10. The give to the back. Knocked down after a gain of 1 to the 27. The Panthers want to pick up the tempo. The give out of the gun. They make the stop, give him 3 yards on the carry. Ball's at the 24. They've got a ways to go on 3rd down from the 24 as this defense tries to force him into a field goal try. Quickly out to the tight end. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. Never a doubt. That'll trim the deficit to 15. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Probably needed to pick up an extra block or two, but as it is, he'll be stopped at the 28. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking downfield on 1st down. Just tried to ease it out there, and it falls incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. The give on the option. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. 3rd down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Gets it to him on the screen. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down. Florida Atlantic will have to send out the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the 3rd quarter. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. These two quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. Now on 2nd down. On the run, it's Owens. Across the 30 out to the 33 and gains 4 on the play. And the Panthers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Wide receiver comes in motion. On 3rd and short, the power run here. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47. The Panthers want to move quickly.
Yeah, and this offense, listen, we're in warp speed, right? We got to score a bunch of points here. We're down, we're trailing. We got to go fast, but we also got to get 1st downs. And that's a nice job sneaking in the run, getting the 1st down, and now we crank the tempo back up.
The give to the lone running back. There he goes. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down. And the Panthers have this offense rolling. This is the kind of performance, guys, that sort of etches your name in the lore of a rivalry.
And playing big in this big moment, on this big stage, it is so nice to have a playmaker like that you can highlight, that you can focus on, that you can trust in.
He was so excited coming into this game, too, because he knows that oftentimes your legacy as a player is defined by how you play in rivalry games like this.
Looking to pass, it's Jenkins. Makes the grab down the middle. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. FIU comes out with a fresh set of downs.
Another FIU.
Looking to throw on 1st down. He caught it. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Wants to go up top. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Wants to throw again. Another incompletion on 3rd down. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. They'll run for it. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down. And the Owls are backed up. They can feel the shadow of their own goalpost and trying to create some room. They'll start this drive going to the air. grab in the backfield. It's Sands.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
They'll set up for the free kick from their own 20. Look out, he's got room.
Returner is brought down at the 39.
FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. On that last drive, 4th and goal didn't exactly work out. They really need to pay it off this time, Jesse.
And they were so anxious. And
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
Man, a lot of coaches talk about starting the drive positive and a first play that can get you going. The QB just kept backing up and going backwards, and that is not the start to the drive they were looking for.
The Panthers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Now the play fake. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. Pocket breaking down. He'll try to do it himself. And that deep shot's going to wind up incomplete, but we do have a flag on the field. Let's see what the official says. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Time is on their side, and they're going to wind that play clock all the way down. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. And he's run out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they keep him out of the end zone for the moment. Florida Atlantic comes to the line on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic. That lead's a little more comfortable now as they close in on a victory here in Week 3. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Palmer.
I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. Snagged in the middle, it's Dawson. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Just a short pass to the tight end. Finds his way up just short of the 40 to the 39-yard line before he goes out of bounds. Looking downfield, it's Jenkins. Throws to the tight end. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Got it behind the line. It's Owens. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage.
Now, 4th down.
On 4th down, looking for the completion. He wants a big play here late. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. And that decision will be questioned for a while. From the shotgun, they'll run it. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd down.
Using his legs, it's Terrell. Creates a little room. Makes the tackle at the 27. It's a pickup of 5 and enough for the first down. They think there's room to run to the right here. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
2nd down.
Well, after back-to-back losses, this team is really teetering on the edge of disaster.
They got to try to hold on to the positives, as hard as that is to do right now, having lost a couple back-to-back, because this team has good players, and they've got good schemes on both sides of the ball. Just things have not gone their way. They just need to make a few more plays to turn this thing around.
Yeah, and then they can do it, and they will do it. Listen, you got to get the players right. You got to get those guys in there believing. This is part of what happens. You got to take a few lumps sometimes, take those losses. But this team's going to figure it out. You can tell they got the right stuff.
That will put the